Hi guys! Today's lesson will be about angles, and exactly classifying angles. Your objectives of this lesson will be, you can name angles in 4 different ways, and you can classify angles as acute, right, obtuse, or straight. And you can identify vertical and adjacent angles. You can also find missing measures of angles. Let's begin talking about firstly what is even angle is. It is a shape formed by 2 rays sharing a common endpoint, contains 2 rays and a vertex. And what are really rays and vertex are? An angle is, we already said that it's union of 2 rays, and the rays are called the sides of the angle. And the common endpoint is called the vertex of the angle. Here, how are angles used in real life? We see angles everywhere. The arts, the beautiful pictures and historical pictures and sports, and you can see here round circles and rectangles and triangles. We can see in architecture and engineering and transportation, and all of our streets in our country are all called angles. So what about naming them? There are 4 ways to name an angle. We use the vertex, or we use the number, or the points with the vertex in the middle. So we have 3 ways to name the angle on the right. Here you can see the angle O, or maybe the angle number 1, or I think for me the better way is the angle MOP, or POM, from the start to an end, or from the end to the start. So you can clearly understand what the angle we're talking about. Guys, please, you can name this angle by yourselves, using the vertex, using the number, or the points with the vertex in the middle. And now I want to talk about interior and exterior region. The region that lies between the sides, arms of an angle, is called the interior region of the angle. And the region that lies outside of an angle is called exterior region of angle. There are 4 basic types of angle: acute, right, obtuse, and straight. Let's talk about acute angle. It is an angle measures less than 90 degrees and looks like this, like a small angle in a general speaking. It measures more than 0 degrees but less than 90 degrees. So it's from 0 to 90. Here, the examples of acute angles: scissors or slice of pizza. Which angles are not acute? We have 5 pictures, so the second angle is not acute. Also, the last one, 5th angle, is also not acute. So 1, 3, and 4 are all acute angles. Right angle. Right angle measures exactly 90 degrees and looks like this. So right angle has only one measurement, and it's 90 degrees. We mark that it's right angle with rectangular mark. Notice that the symbol for a 90-degree angle is a small square at the vertex. A 90-degree angle is also called right angle in geometry. It is important to read angles carefully in geometry problems. For example, an angle in a problem might look like a right angle. However, if it's not labeled as a right angle, it may be a different size. We can only use the given information in a problem. We calculate other information using the theorems in geometry. So here you see other examples of right angles in real life. It measures exactly 90 degrees. It may be our mobile phone on our hands, or maybe the right streets in our cities, or angles of our rooms, classrooms at college, right? And etc. Which angle is a right angle? We can see that the only second one is a right angle. Here we can see a little meme about angle. Next is obtuse angle. An angle that measures between 90 and 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle. The angles on the left are all obtuse angles. It may be simple things that we use in real life, like watch, or our legs when we make different positions in sports. Which angle is obtuse? You can see clearly that picture number 5, it's obtuse angle. Straight angle is the important one, and it measures exactly 180, and it looks like this. It's like a straight line. It is straight line or a straight angle. Many more examples about straight line or straight angle. Everything that looks like straight line. Our pens, our rules. Picture number 6 is a straight angle. Adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are two angles in the same plane that have a common vertex and a common side, but don't have any interior points in common. In this example, you can see the vertex O, and the common ray for both is OB, and not common but other rays, other ones, is OA and OC. These are the examples for adjacent angles, and these angles are not adjacent. We have also vertical angles. And look at the picture, and when two lines intersect, they make vertical angles. Vertical angles are opposite one another. For example, 75 is opposite to 75 angle, and they are both vertical angles to each other. Or 105 degrees and 105 on the right. So friends, let's repeat all that we said today. Look at the picture, look at the diagram. Here, BA and BC are the sides of the angle, and the endpoint, the vertex is the common endpoint B. So B is the vertex. We all know how we mark angle, right? The symbol for an angle is like a птичка зяхта. We name the angle in the diagram angle ABC or CBA or angle CBA. We can also name angles with numbers, letters, or just vertex. We also haven't talked about full angle with the measure of 360 degrees. So like a circle, full angle measure is 360. And less than 360 degrees is obtuse or acute angles. So guys, what do you see here in the picture? What instrument it is? We use it in geometry lessons, and it's called protractor. It has a semicircular shape and a scale with units from 0 to 180. We can measure angles with this protractor. We can follow 3 steps